Hi guys, this is Noiser, and as a Battlefield fan and marketing and branding professional, I just can't not talk about the issues surrounding the PR and marketing around Battlefield 5 since the reveal. What I'm about to share with you guys might surprise you a bit though. I'm not going to waste your time by analyzing every detail up to this day, but I guess a short recap is in place before I share my thoughts anyway. The reveal event with The Daily Show's Trevor Noah was a strange show that I never really got my head around. The host was acting like a die-hard fan, which didn't really feel genuine, even if he is, I don't know. DICE were talking about the immersive multiplayer war saga of World War II they had created, but the reveal trailer showed something completely different. All of a sudden, the event was over, which left me, and I'm guessing a large part of the community, a bit confused to say the least. Then followed what felt like nothing. Content creators were releasing videos sharing their views of what this game was all about that wasn't discussed during the event or showed in the trailer, by the way, without being able to show gameplay though. And the content creators actually seemed equally confused as the rest of us. It even felt like they wanted to excuse the lack of information during the event by reporting on details they were told by DICE prior to the event, as I understand it. But where was the gameplay? Then we had the reactions. Women at the front lines of World War II? Mechanical arms and katana blades? What's going on? The community cried out. I remember the reveal trailer for Battlefield 1, and at the time, I actually thought BF1 was some sort of steampunk version of World War 1, until I saw the gameplay and realized it really wasn't. So I didn't care so much about what the trailer for BF5 showed, as I sort of thought that was aimed for a younger new fanbase and would fly over the heads of older Battlefield fans anyway. But when we never got the in-depth information and gameplay, I think many fans were both confused and disappointed. This was not a crisis at the moment though, until DICE started responding to childish hate comments from the community, with a bit of childish comment themselves from a PR perspective anyway. They felt hurt, I guess, and misunderstood, and believed they knew better than their customers, which is a no-go zone. Now, this is my take on it. I totally understand DICE's idea around women soldiers and the arguments behind it when it comes to what they want to achieve, equality in gaming. And I should know, because I'm Swedish, so women's rights movement is all I think about throughout the day. Right? Because of all the fake news throughout the world about what is politically going on in Sweden, I can understand some of the childish hate comments about our daughters running the country and everything surrounding that. But you know what? I hope our children will run the country in the future. Of course I do. Boys and girls. What I don't understand though, if this is what DICE were aiming for, is why they didn't start the build-up to this reveal in a totally different way. DICE should have said, "This is what we believe. We want to change the world of gaming. In our game, anyone can become whoever they want to be in a never-seen-before take on the Great War." We could have made just another great-looking shooter, but no, this is what we believe in. Are you with us? I mean, if you want people to follow you, you don't tell them what to do, you show them why you do it and why they should follow you. And if, for example, empowering girl gamers is what DICE truly believe in doing with their titles, which I would totally support, if that is what they want to do, why didn't they tell anyone at the first place, instead of pretending to make a somewhat accurate portrayal of World War II, which is what it felt like they were talking about, at the event anyway. And if they have made an even decent market and customer analysis, why didn't they focus on gameplay and gunplay, which is what the core BF audience were waiting for and expecting? I totally get the bombastic reveal trailer for other purposes, but to please the hardcore fans, no, not at all. That the game changers even in their videos have expressed confusion about what's going on is another thing that smells of lack of leadership and planning. I actually think there have been vacancies at strategic marketing and branding positions at DICE, which has created these problems. And I would actually guess the dev team is as confused as we are. Why isn't anyone getting our game? Why don't they see what we see? Again, this is just assumptions from my side, of course. I actually think the link between the creation and marketing is missing, and I believe that is the reason to what has happened. And although this is only a guess from my part again, I can't see another reason taken into consideration. We're talking about a pretty experienced organization with huge muscles here. In a campaign and as preparation for a PR crisis, which you always must be prepared for in all businesses when it comes to this level, there should have been a clear plan for activities after the reveal event, which we saw nothing of. There should also have been strict rules and routines around how individual employees handle media, their own social media accounts, and how they reply to questions or unclarity in the community, which we didn't see either. If someone was in control, we would never have seen that interview from the Chief Creative Officer Patrik Söderlund saying, "Accept it or don't buy the game." Now, I am 100% on Patrick's and the dev team's side when it comes to what seem to be their beliefs. I am 100%. And when it comes to strategy and creativity, you can't listen to everyone. You need to make trade-offs and follow your vision. But here's the problem. You can't tell your customer you've prepared the world's juiciest, tastiest Angus beef burger just for them, and then serve them a vegetarian pizza and say, "Either like it or don't eat it, you uneducated fool." Okay, Patrick didn't say fool, but this is how that interview could feel to a fan, actually. And if we discuss the strategy behind the Battlefield brand for a second, going your own way and following your own beliefs doesn't really add up with that Battle Royale mode. To me, that sounds like a decision from the financial department. Do what you want, but make sure it's got a Battle Royale mode. To me, that is totally wrong, and what we in the world of branding would call a Me Too strategy. Doing the same thing as everyone else. And I can tell you that much. There are no world-leading brands in any sector that has become a world-leading brand by doing like everyone else. If I would have been in charge of the strategy behind the Battlefield brand, Battle Royale would have been banned the second it started trending. Battlefield has so much value on its own that could be evolved further instead of jumping on the same train as everyone else, which also makes the World War II setting a bit strange. But I would guess that was decided a long time ago, probably long before COD announced their game. But again, I'm guessing here and have no facts on that matter whatsoever. As I said, I'm 100% behind the dev team in what they seem to be aiming for, but I can't get how it has been presented to the market. And I promise you, this is something every decent marketer knows. Low-paid, recently graduated youngsters on small firms, or the aces that should be working at EA. This is not how you do, ever. Which made me quite certain about that they've had some vacancies at a couple of functions at EA that might actually seriously have inflicted the success of the game, developed through years of hard work from a massive team of devoted people. Sad is a grave understatement, if you ask me. Because I've so been looking forward to this game for so long, even looking forward just to live with the hype. So, what are your thoughts, guys? Have you pre-ordered? Will you? And what do you think about the setting and the gameplay you've seen so far? Leave a comment below and give me a thumbs up or down so I get some feedback on this video as well. If you want more, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it to get notified as soon as I post something new. I will pre-order now so I get access to the beta starting in about 2 days. And until then, I will keep being Noiser. Hej då!